Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Courtney, Rollins, Aqua Team Properties back here with another deal diary, Rising Tides deal diary. Now, this particular deal is awesome because it's another one that shows the power of follow-up and just leading with your heart and being the type of person you want to work with, right? So, Miss Susan, this is a lead that's been in our CRM, our customer relationship system, for the last year and a half, right? And so let me back up a little again. I'm Courtney Rollins, Aqua Team Properties. We primarily wholesale in Baltimore, Maryland, and in the North Carolina market. We wholesale real estate investment properties. What's wholesaling? It's the art of finding discounted properties. After that, what you do is really up to you, whether you keep it for yourself, whether you resell it on the market, whether you assign the right to the contract to another buyer. And that's what we primarily focus on. Finding the contract, setting up the contract, and then send it out to a buyer so that they can do what they need to do with it. Now, occasionally we'll take this down. So let's go back to Miss Susan. Backtrack last year, 2020, lead comes in, driving for dollars. I give her a call, set up a meeting. We go out there, belly to belly, meet with her daughter. Everything's nice, everything's cool. She wasn't necessarily ready in that place to sell. Of course, what do? We make sure that we continue to follow up, make sure we continue to listen to her story, figure out what her needs are, and see if we can match it when she's ready at the right time. Now, I did let her know that, hey, Miss Susan, this property, it's not that bad of a shape. You probably could, do a little work to it, expect to see some traffic inside here, and list it with the realtor. And I have tons of awesome realtor friends and that would love to support you, help you, or you can find them. If you step outside, you can run into realtor anywhere and everywhere. But find a quality one, holler at us, and we may be able to set you up with somebody who could work really well with you. But she decided she didn't want to go that route, and she wasn't ready to sell at the time. So again, we just continue to follow up every now and then. Call back again. She seemed like she was ready. Wasn't quite right there yet. So we said, hey, okay, Miss Susan, just keep thinking about us. You're just on my mind. Want to chat with you again. Now, to be quite honest, I had fallen off a little bit of my follow-up, don't tell anyone, and hadn't touched base with her in like 3 or 4 months. But out of the blue, Miss Susan called us, and we were able to, lock up the deal and sell it pretty quickly for her and help her move some of her items that were there. What's interesting is that she's, like many folks, this market's pretty saturated, so she was getting calls from tons of folks, and she actually had offers that were higher than mine. But why did Susan decide to go with us? She said she felt like we were being very clear, very open, and very matter of fact, as well as not trying to nickel and dime and hustle and make her feel like she was being manipulated. So it's very important that when you're out here working with these sellers and buyers and customers or anyone, that you lead with your heart and lead with integrity. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that every deal is perfect. There have been times where my communication hasn't been as strong as it needs to be, especially with sellers who are selling something as big as their house, But that's areas that I need to improve in because I know how important it is. And I'm so glad Susan felt like she could see in me and see in the Aqua team that we do try to lead with integrity, and she felt comfortable working with us. So, folks, go out there, lead with integrity, and let's go get it. Rising tides. Peace.